happen.
The installation experts at Tire Outlet bring you this installment of ETN. TireOutlet.com. Wholesale prices, premium service. This is Excuse the Nuisance.
All right, we're back here on the drill. We're calling it a wacky Wednesday.
Down is up is down.
After 12 years of the daily pressure of conquering ETN, I'm going to sit in the comfy seat that just fires off questions off the top of my head.
The tables have turned.
And we are going to let Sticks and Beef battle to be the bigger man today. And Adam will be our judge. Adam, good morning. How we doing?
Good morning. Doing great, guys.
Great. We're going to stick it right to these two. It's great. What I was going to do was just come up with 5 topics that they knew absolutely nothing about. I thought that would be fun, but then then that would take away your talents as a judge today. So
sure.
We won't do that. All right. First question, Sticks, and you'll go first.
Hold on. We got a shout out to Adam.
My bad.
Yes.
Yeah. See, I'm not used to this role.
Yes. Adam, for his efforts today, is going to get a collection of goodies from the 1010XL Father's Day gift guide. You find it at 1010XL.com. Take the guesswork out of shopping for Dad on the forgotten holiday. Adam's going to take home $25 from Woodcraft, a $25 Tobacco Cove gift card, and $25 to spend at Edwin Watts.
Okay, well, now, without further ado,
Round one.
Here we go. The U.S. Open will tee off tomorrow. Aside from a Tiger surge, what would be the best storyline to emerge out of this year's U.S. Open?
Oh, it's got to be Dustin Johnson going back-to-back. You know, he wins last week up at the St. Jude Classic at the FedEx in Memphis, and no one's ever done it back-to-back, and Dustin Johnson will be the first one. He wins this week. Dustin Johnson.
Beef?
It's never happened before. He'll do it this week.
For me, the only thing that would compel me outside of Tiger winning is competitive golf down the stretch. I'm tired of people walking away with majors. I want to see big names going at it on Sunday at a major.
Yeah, obviously Tiger's the draw, but there's just too many good players right now, and so winner Beef.
Beef.
Round two.
Yeah. By the way, there's also a correct answer. That's also new. The correct answer is Phil Mickelson wins the Open on his birthday. All right, we'll continue now as we continue with the ETN. It's a 1-0.
I'm going to start doing that.
No, you're not. That won't work. It's a 1-0 Beef. Adam is our guest Guggen judge. Jalen Ramsey made his way to minicamp yesterday. One of many great players on that defense. Who's the most indisposable player on the Jacksonville Jaguars? If the Jags lost one player that would do them the most damage, who would that player be?
Wow, that's a good question, Jeff.
I've been sitting for years full of good questions.
Wow, the most indisposable player. I think even more so because of influence as well as production right now, I think the most indispensable guy is the guy you just mentioned. I think number 20 is the most indispensable guy. I think he does the most on the field. I think he covers a lot of ground, and I think there's a swagger that he applies to this entire defense. Granted, they've got a lot of swag from a lot of different guys, but Jalen is the swag king.
I'm going to go to the same position group, but lower on the depth chart, because it'll be DJ Hayden, because we don't know what he can really do. We know Aaron Colvin was solid in that role, and that's kind of where the passing attacks from other offenses attack the Jaguars' defense, going after the number 3 corner, the number 3 receiver. And that was Aaron Colvin last year, and he did a good job doing that. So if DJ Hayden can't play this year, or if he's a guy who is out for an injury, who's backing him up? Is it Tyler Patman? I mean, who's playing in that position? So I would say DJ Hayden.
Similar answers. It sounds like Patman could fill in that role, and obviously you have an all-pro corner on the other side. I would think it would be one of the linebackers because of depth, but let's go point to Sticks.
Sticks gets the point, even though Beef got the more correct answer, according to the judge.
It is Jalen Ramsey.
The correct answer, by the way, is, believe it or not, is Blake Bortles. Blake Bortles is the most indispensable player because you're left with, Tanner Lee or Chad Kessler. But nonetheless, it's not my day to judge.
Defensively.
I thought it was defensive only.
I don't know why I said defensive. I said they've got a great defense as part of the description, but who's the most indispensable player? But if I did, it doesn't matter. The score right now is 1-1. We have learned that the U.S. is going to host the World Cup in 2026. Let's fast forward 3 weeks from today, okay?
Yeah.
Or whenever the World Cup this go-around ends. Are you more inclined to spend a Saturday afternoon watching the World Cup final or a regular season Major League Baseball game?
I'm more inclined to watch a regular season baseball game. Absolutely. there's not a whole lot of action in Major League Baseball, but I can at least drink a beer, walk away for 5 minutes, come back, and not miss anything. Whereas in soccer, in the World Cup, it might be a 1-0 final where if I go to grab a beer out of the fridge, I missed the entire play, the one entire important game, important play from that game. And a 1-0 game could be a goal where I missed 3 seconds of the action.
I'd rather watch a preseason WNBA game than watch a single second of the World Cup.
Winner beef.
Okay, it's a 2-1.
Round 4.
Not a soccer crowd here, apparently. The correct answer is soccer. It's the World Cup final. I mean, what am I going to watch? The Royals and Tigers?
The Americans aren't in it.
Duke it out. That's true.
I don't give a damn.
Huh?
There's no USA. There's no me.
All right. I have proclaimed it today. We're not going to run away from the story. That's not what we do here at The Drill. It is the summer of LeBron. We're going to fire up the LeBron meter every day, including later today, and we're going to give you every single nuance. So knowing absolutely no hint of what LeBron is thinking right now, I need one of you two real geniuses, GM geniuses of the NBA hardwood to tell me where will, when it all shakes out, LeBron James wind up.
Wow. Robert's rules here, Sticks.
These are crazy good questions.
Careful.
Man. Maybe I should be doing this. Maybe that's the change that ETN needed.
I think when the dust settles, LeBron has been the king of the surprise. He surprised everybody with the decision to go to Miami. He surprised everybody when he's going back to Cleveland. He's going to surprise everyone once again, and LeBron James will don the green.
Going to Boston.
They'll make it work.
I'm changing my answer on this one. I thought he's been going to L.A. for quite a long time. I think it's very unsure of what the Lakers are going to be. They're a very young core. Brandon Ingram, Julius Randle, Lonzo Ball, are any of those guys that he wants to play with for the rest of his career? I don't think LeBron James is convinced of that. So I think LeBron signs a 1-year deal and goes back to Cleveland, shocks the world, and figures it out next year where he wants to spend the rest of his career. LeBron back to Cleveland, 1 year.
Yeah, not sure where he's going, but it's not Boston. Winner Sticks.
All right.
Welcome to round 5.
Yes.
And prepare to die.
Oh, cue up Ovechkin. Yeah! I think Ovechkin, by the way, is going to the World Cup, and he's going to be one of those forest fighters. That's what he looks like he's getting in prime shape for. Listen, mini camps are very intriguing around the National Football League this week. Yesterday on SportsCenter, they literally put up a map of 11 cities with curious quarterback issues, whether it's a changing of the guard, a rookie coming in, or a return from injury. I'd like for you three to focus on the 3 quarterbacks in the news yesterday for a return to injury. And of Carson Wentz, who looks great running around for the Eagles, Deshaun Watson, who's not even wearing a brace for the Houston Texans, or Andrew Luck, who, believe it or not, beyond all miracles, actually threw a football yesterday. If those 3 players are healthy, which one has the best season next year?
If all 3 are healthy, and that is the key thing in this question here, Jeff, it's got to be Andrew Luck, and that is the one qualifier. If they are all 3 healthy, it's got to be Andrew Luck. Deshaun Watson was on pace for more interceptions than in a full season in a 16-game schedule than Blake Bortles ever had. And we thought Blake Bortles was a turnover machine in some seasons early here in Jacksonville. So, cross off Deshaun Watson. Carson Wentz, although he was on pace for an MVP season last year, it would have been his first full season of playing at that high level. We've seen Andrew Luck do this for multiple years. So if Andrew Luck is 100% healthy, I think it's a pretty clear-cut answer. He would be the best of those 3 quarterbacks.
No, it's the guy that was on pace to be the NFL's MVP before he blew out his ACL. If Carson Wentz plays like he did last year, which why would you think any differently, then he's clearly the guy.
Yeah, I'm a huge Eagles fan. Winner beef.
Oh, he lost to an Eagles fan. That's what happened. Adam, thank you so much for your yeoman's work today.
From the start.
You really were. You were doomed.
You weren't if you would have went with Wentz, dummy.
Not easy.
That's true. It was the first one to say Wentz, honestly.
Yeah, there you go. Adam, thank you very much, my friend.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you did a great job today. Enjoy the forgotten holiday this weekend if you happen to be a dad. Beef has quickly and immediately chosen a victory tune. Sticks is reeling right now. We're going to have to pull him out of the doldrums, get him ready to record one of his award-winning updates. And it's okay. I thought your answers were fine.
I'm hurting right now.
You can't win every day.
Damn on him!
Can you imagine the grind and the gruel that this would be if you had to do this every day?
I got to wait 45 minutes, 23 hours and 45 minutes till tomorrow's
I might let you play again. I might.
Please.
Who knows? I don't care. What song have you picked in there, you head-banging murderer? What is
The
it?
jam from Primus. It's called Shake Hands with Beef.
Oh. Of course it is.
The 1010